one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Murray now to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd the 44-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
19 Tigers. 19 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rig Lions. Go, Rig. Go.
Here's Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
70 Lions.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They throw it out right complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they had a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again, here's Sanders. Checks it down to Jenkins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Check smash, check smash. Check, hurt. Ready, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Sanders going to throw again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain an 11-point spread. That's so frustrating for an offense, especially on the road. You put together a great drive, but in the end, you come away with nothing.
And it kind of silenced the crowd a little, too. But few things wake them up quite like a missed field goal.
Go, Warner.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Wilson with it, complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down.
2-2, what? 1-1. Omaha. Hey. 1-1.
Now Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Now he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and goal from the 1. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Hey.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A final shot before half from Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
14, Cardinals 9. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And Wilson in motion left.
Omaha.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Buzz. 2. Omaha. I know sauce. 2.
Murray now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
For the 2-point conversion.
Big Ace.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Now a run here off the RP. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
15. Browns, 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Browns drive about to get started.
18, Rattler, H, deputy. Cougar 19.
Now Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's going to be caught by Judy. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Sanders. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
60 Bison.
Oh, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Going quick quickly out to the right side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Shotgun now from Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Buzz.
Murray going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Ace. Hey. Boy. Omar. Big Ace open.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. Right back to Njoku. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go.
18 more yards.
And now they're audible to something else.
1st down. 1st and goal. Cleveland.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bison. 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner.
The guy's man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Arizona. 45 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey. Shit. Hey.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Well, it's taken in by Bond. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Pass to 60. 18, pioneer.
An inside run with Jenkins. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
70.
Browns first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. Checks it down to Jenkins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Sanders. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's second and 1. They'll run. This is Judkins. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether
fans.